So once again, good afternoon, everybody. So as per the today's workshop, that was the research paper writing and IPR. Today I'm going to take the classes for IPR. So as yesterday we have discussed about the intellectual property. So intellectual properties are having the so many things like trademarks, brands, patent, inventions, copyright, etc. So today we are going to discuss in totality about the intellectual property. Okay, so you people can see the there is your house, there is your car, there is your bike, even bike. So how you can say that this is your house or car or a bike? Of course, after registration from register office or from the RTO, then you can say, oh, okay, this is mine. So properties must be registered. So then you will become the owner of that. In some case, if the intellectuals, whatever they are thinking, that is the intangible things that result into the various products like building, IC product, chemical product, drugs, automobiles, and all these things, even songs, even music. That is the intellectual property. We have seen the properties and then we have seen the intellectual. So the intellectual property is a category of property that includes the intangible creations of the human intellect. There are many types of the intellect properties and some of recognize more other than like copyright, patents, trademarks, and trade secret. So here you can see this is the tangible property, that is a bulb, electric bulb. But from that bulb, what you get, that is the light. So that is a intangible property. So it is just like that only. So further, we can classify the intellectual property or the rights that given to the person over the creation of their minds. That was the intellectual. They usually give the creators an exclusive right over the use of his or her creation for a certain period of time. So there is two, three things are there. The creator, one thing is creator, they get the rights for a limited period. Now, who can give all these rights? So, of course, these are given by the government or the countries. There's a brief history about it regarding the intellectual right. We can say way back to 1474 when the Johansen Gutenberg around 1450 has contributed to begin the origin of first copyright system in the world, and he has got the patent for Bible, the Holy Bible, and that is known as the Gutenberg Bible in the written form. So history is way back from 1450. Surprisingly, if that kind of system they are available in our country, so we can get the patent on Gita and other holy books or books also. Even the Charak Samhita, so many books are available. All type of Vedas, but they were intelligent person in Spain, so they have got the Gutenberg copyright on Bible. These all intellectual properties are under the control by the society or a organization which is known as World Intellectual Property Organization, right? So that is commonly known as the WIPO. So WIPO has given the various topics on which the intellectual property can be done. These are the topics are the literary or artistic or scientific works, performance and the performing arts, phonograms and broadcast, invention in the field of human endeavor, scientific discoveries, not invention, industrial designs, trademarks, service marks, and the commercial name and designation, protection against the unfair competition. If somebody is working in one place and if he or she would like to utilize all these things in other company also, so that is unfair. So they cannot use such type of things. All other rights resulting from intellectual activity in the industrial, scientific, and literary or the artistic field. So these are the main category or component where IPR can be done. In our country, we are having the full-fledged system, and we are having the Office of Controller General of Patent, Design and Trademarks, which run under the Department of Promotion, Industry and Internal Trade. So by that, they are registering all the patents, designs, trademarks, GI, and other things. So we will see one by one all these things, right? In our country, we are having these things which are comes under the IPR Act, IPR rules or whatever you may call. These are the patent, copyright, trademarks, registered or industrial design. And for you people, it is important that the protection of IC layout design, geographical indication, and protection of unclosed information. These things can be registered as per Indian IPR, right? Before I would go to the details of these all things, I would like to share one interesting story of Kavita Shukla. Just, I would like to introduce such a pretty young girl. Uh, she's having the connection with our Bhopal. And this Kavita Shukla is a founder and CEO of the Fresh Glow company and inventor of fresh paper. And she was awarded a patent for fresh paper in 2002 while she was having the age of 17 only, in the Senior Centennial High School in Texas, USA. What she has done and how the research has come in her mind, that is interesting. As a middle school student, when she was visiting to the grandmother in Bhopal, she accidentally swallowed the contaminated tap water. As you know, in our country, it is a common. While brushing her teeth, otherwise she was having the all type of waters which her parents brought from all the way from US. So she was unable to know what she should do. Then her grandmother concocted, or she has made the decoction with a home remedy containing the fenugreek and some other spices. And she has given to the Kavita. After getting all this syrup, Kavita didn't get sick due to the tap water. Now, I ask to you people that what is new about it? How she get the fresh paper idea? हम सब जानते हैं कि हमारे यहाँ कुछ प्रॉब्लम होती है तो मेथी के दानों का पानी पी लिया जाता है या कुछ पेट खराब होता है. But how this idea is converted by her to become a young entrepreneur? So what she thought, I think you may also think over it. What she thought, that the fenugreek might have, means what she thought, that it might have the some antimicrobial property. So we know in our books are saying that the fenugreek is having the antimicrobial property. So what? But the something how this property can be utilized as an invention. What she has think that when she has observed that these fruits, when they have kept into the simple plain paper, they get deteriorated in very less days, just 2 to 3 days. What she has done, the same recipe, the fenugreek extract or decoction, she has prepared a paper, and then she has put the fruits in that paper, and she found that they become fresh for longer days. So this is a story about the Kavita Shukla thought process. Now you can think that the can paper can change the food industry. Yes, of course, and that is from the fenugreek. So it is interesting. We can think over it. And you all new young boys, girls, you can also think in same way. So before I should I go to the patents and all these, just remember the thought process of fenugreek to fenugreek paper, right? So I'm starting once again these things in very short, very short. Of course, I will take some time for patent, right? So patent, uh, all rights reserved with this patent. The word patent comes from the Latin word, that is the literary patentis, means the open letter. Means patent, once you open the your research work with the government, you have to open the research work. So you may be afraid by this thing, but of course, so the government gives the rights, right? What are the rights? These are rights, the statutory instrument for the monopoly granted as for the invention by the government to the inventor for the limited period. So you are the inventor for your invention. Government is a third party, right? For the limited period, you may get the monopoly. Monopoly means if you would like to give the this strategy to the others, they will pay you, right? In return for which the inventors has to disclose the public his invention in its entirely. Whatever you have done, you have to open it. A little bit history. The history of patents. It was started into the 1200 for invention of silk making devices. The first recorded patent granted in England for the glass making process in 1449. Then in 1624, the monopoly is issued in England. The first American patent status was passed in 1790. Then in 1883, the Paris Convention for the IPR means all the countries should get approve the patent. Then in 1970s, WTO, that is the World Trade Organization, established in Geneva, and they have forced force for such type of things. And then only we have prepared. In 1970 only we have prepared the our patent act. ठीक है. Now afterwards we are having the lot of changes, but it was started in 1917. We have done the latest amendments in 2018 only, right? And now India become the member of Paris Convention, that is the Patent Cooperation Treaty in Budapest. So it is also known as the PCT. We will discuss it out in afterwards. So in patent, the one thing is important, as we have seen that there is a one invention, government inventor, and limit for the limited period. So what is the invention? It is a important thing. Invention means a new product or the process involving a inventive step and capable of the industrial application. So the story which I have told you, that older knowledge, that older knowledge is having the inventive stage. Inventive stage in terms of the preparing a paper or construct or formation of a paper, and of course that paper should have the industrial application, so that paper can be prepared. So new invention means any invention for the technology which has not been anticipated by the publication. So of course you should remember that the publication of your work should not be done if you are interested to get a patent for it. So many people have a objection on it, but it is true, right? So because that invention can converted into the money, your invention can be converted into the money, right? And in such a case, when we have seen that it should have the novelty, so meaning of novelty is what? And invention will be the considered novel. It should be very novel. नया होना चाहिए, कुछ नयापन होना चाहिए. If it does not form a part of the global state of art, Information appearing in the magazine, technical journals, books, newspaper, etc. These things are not considered as a novelty. So you may think again the story of Kavita Shukla, but she has done the inventive step. The old knowledge converted into the new knowledge, right? So that was the novelty, right? So once you will start for the patenting anything, what patentable thing, the patentable invention must be. That should be the novel. It should be useful and it should be non-obvious, right? What is the person skilled in the relevant field would consider to be the non-obvious, right? And it should be more integrative than the work of the mechanic skill or in art. ऐसा नहीं कि एक ऑपरेशन की मैंने प्रोसीजर डेवलप कर ली है तो दैट वो मैं पेटेंट करा लूँ, नो, राइट? देन what are the various subject for the patentable? That the human necessity, pharmaceutical, agriculture, food stuff, personal, domestic articles, health and amusement. Then the performing operations, transporting, separating, mixing, shaping, printing and transporting, chemistry and metallurgy, textile, paper, and for you people, these IC and all these, but of course you cannot make your software, means software cannot be patented, right? Fixed construction, building, mechanical engineering, these all are things can be patented. What cannot be patented? That is the discoveries, scientific theory or mathematical methods. These are not they cannot be patented. A literary or dramatic, musical or artistic work or other aesthetic creations, just for the sake of your leisure. A scheme, rules, or method of performing any mental act, playing a game of doing the business, or program, or a computer program for a computer. So here is this some problem with the computer application, but I will tell you what you can patent, right? And mere the presentation of information. If I would like to go for the this presentation for patent, no, but some other form it can be registered, right? The some other things like the patent, plant variety, invention contrary to for the public order, mortality, public health, and safety principles. Then any other invention that may be declared non-patentable by the minister in charge of the industrial property matters in time to time, right? What are the various benefits of patent system? Now everybody must know about it कि क्यों वो patent करा रहे हैं. So it rewards time, money and efforts associated with the research. If you have if you have given the time, if you are intelligent, so you have make your intelligence intellectual things, so that should be rewarded, right? It stimulate the further research. Once you will get the money, that will be stimulate the another invention. It encourages the innovation and research by permitting the companies to recover the R&D cost. In same case, the in the COVID case, the Pfizer has not taken the any money from the US government, but so they are having the costly vaccine. Then limited terms encourages the quick commercialization, means the time is very short, so everything should be commercialized immediately. Then patent allows early exchange of information between the research groups. जैसे फाइजर को छोड़ के बाकी कई लोगों ने मिलके करीब 7-8 लोगों ने मिलके एक एक्टिव प्लान बनाया था, जिसके हिसाब से आज हम एक साल के अंदर एक साल या एक साल से कम समय में वैक्सीन पा पाए हैं, राइट? So, in our country, India needs to improve its competitive strength in all these areas, along with the basic changes in the Indian mindset. We have also think we should not depend upon the ready-made technology or the second-hand technology from the other countries, which was happening in last before the last 10 to 20 years. But now the time has changed. The youngistan people, like all the new students and the young people, they are changing the situation of our country, because they have changed their mindset towards the patent, right? So this is again a request to all of you that you should think like Kavita Shukla, right? Now, how you can do your patent? We are having the intellectual property in India, and we are having the administrative office in Mumbai. That patent office under the, as already I told you, the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, under the Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion. That is a full-fledged office for the patent, the design, and other things, right? Of course, as our IPO, that is the Indian Patent Office, so that is also having the membership with the BIPO. Already I have discussed with you. They are having the agreements with the WTO. So whatever you are doing the invention, that will be applicable for the entire world, right? If you will do accordingly, right? Then we are having the with the patent cooperation treaty PCT के साथ पे भी हमारी membership है, along with the other 56 countries, right? Now there are three types of the patent are available. One is the ordinary patent, and patent on addition, and the convention, right? So these three types of patent we can get. Now, who can apply? Of course, the application may be made either alone or jointly with another by the inventor, assignee, legal representative, or the deceased inventor or assignee. सो आप चार लोग पांच लोग मिलके भी एक एप्लीकेशन डाल सकते हैं। आपके बदले पर कोई दूसरा भी असाइनिंग हो सकता है, रिप्रेजेंटेटिव हो सकता है। Or if you are working for a company, that company may be assignee, and you may work as a inventor. So application may be made jointly by two or more cooperation as assignees. So utilize all these things. So this is a brief patent procedure. First of all, you have to file the patent application. Then it takes around 2 years. Then there is a examination and novelty search done by the patent office. If they found that some novelty is there, then only they go for the examination. Or after examination, they may accept or refuse your application. Once it is accepted, then it is gazetted in the Gazette of India, right? Initially, also in first phase, also it is published in a Gazette of India. Then again, it is gazetted. If there is some opposition, सपोज आपने काम किया था दो लोगों के साथ में मिलके और आपने उसको अकेले ही डाल दिया, then another person may oppose your patent, right? If opposition is not there, then you may get the patent. So this is a simple procedure, but it takes a entire day to describe the how to patent file in our country, right? What are the documents which is required for filing? And that is the application form in triplicate. Nowadays, everything is available in the form of online, so you can take the online option. And then after provisional or complete a specification that should be given in the triplicate. They take around 12 to 15 months, right? Then drawing in triplicate, if you are having the drawing. Then abstract of invention. So just like how you are preparing a paper as per the yesterday's topic, then you have to prepare an abstract for the invention. Then information and data taking, listing the number, filing date, and all these things. Then priority document. If you would like to examine your work early, and then if you are having the some assignee or you have given the power of attorney to other person, so that should be given, right? Then you have to pay in cash or local check or demand draft, or it can be paid nowadays as a online. And for a patent, initially you have to pay just around 1800 rupees. So it is a very economical, right? I may take the workshop on this, how to patent a file in our country, right? Then second step is the examination and publication. That is not one part. That is a part of IPO, or the appointed person for examining the your patent. After examination, as already I told you, the opposition, that notice of the opposition must be filed within the 4 months of notification in the Gazette extension of 1 month, because it is important to you that whatever, if you have invented something and some another person has done, if you are having the documents regarding that, you should kept in your custody. That may be beneficial at the time of opposition, right? After overall examination, that you may get the grant or sealing the patent, right? So this is a procedure. And now, what are the rights of the patentee? A patent grant gives the patentee the exclusive right to make or use the patented article or use of the patented process. So you can give to the other person also. That is your property, right? The duration is 20 years at the date of filing, right? It is a date of filing. So I already told you, once you will get the patent, there is a need to early commercialization. These are the stages which I already discussed in a brief manner, that the filing of the application, it may be the provisional or complete, then publication of the application, request for the examination. So it takes around 2 to 3 years, then again 4 years for requesting the examination. So 4 to 5 years, at least 4 to 5 years are required to get the patent. It may be early also. It may be early also. There is a procedure for that. But if you will give the complete specification, that will be beneficial for you, right? Only last 10 minutes are remaining, so I am taking early. Now, coming to the trademarks, trademarks, a word, name, symbol, or devices, or a combination thereof that adopted and used by the person or other entitled to identify his or her goods. Everybody is interested in trademark. You can see over here a Apple, but it is not related with the Apple distributing company. There is a wire. It is a pharmaceutical company, and you can see over here the Indian Oil trademark. So trademark, popularly known as a brand name, is a layman's language, is visual symbol which may be word signature, name, devices, labels, numericals, or combination of all these things. So this represent the your entire company. Why there is a need of trademark? The legal requirement to register the trademark under the Act to select it, the mark should be capable to being represented graphically. ये इसलिए ज़रूरी है कि आप अपने मार्क को रजिस्टर करा सकें with the government, right? So there's a two terms which you have seen generally. There is a one TM and one is a R in a circle. Uh, that TM is unregistered so far and R is registered. So you can easily understand which trademark is registered or which is under the process of registration, right? In our country, we are having the Trademark Act, that is 1990 Act. According to this, the patent, design, and copyright are protected for the limited period, and this period. At the time of consumer as due to when they buy the commodity, presuming them to have the originating from the certain identifier source. The time is just as long as you can use it. There is a option for renewal also, right? Already, I'm not going to the TM and the register because already time is very short. Meaning of TM that I have told you. These various type of marks are available. As per the Act, there is a mark as per the Section 2(1). Um, it's just like that there is a number 55 or 70, 555 or 777 that can be used as a mark. Then trademark, you can see this trademark calcium tablet, right? Uh, right? So these type of the marks are available, right? Uh, Here you can see the one company is having the two types of trademark. One is simply the MRF, the choice of champions, and the MRF tires. These companies are having the two types of trademark because they are having the two types of their products. One is the exclusive product, so they are having the such type of trademark, and this is having the another type of which is a journal type. So these trademarks can be can give the right information to you, right? Now I'm coming to the. I'm little fast. There is a various classes for the trademark. These classes are from 1 to 25, 34, 45 in different areas. Kanchan Kumari, can you mute your, okay, Kanchan Kumari, mute your mic. Right, sir. Okay. So there is various type of classes are available. And to get the trademark, just you have to pay the 2,500 rupees only. And यदि उसमें देर होती है तो 3,000 रुपये है. रेस्टोरेशन के लिए 5,000 लगते हैं. सो इट इज नॉट ए मैटर. जैसे इन भोपाल आई हैव सीन दैट there is a one very good computer handling shop that is known as the Bootcom. They have taken the trademark of Bootcom by just paying the 2,500 rupees only. So even if you are having the such good name within your mind or your creation, then you can also go for the trademark of this such type of name or creation. Now I am coming to the copyright. Copyright is a literally the right to copy through a legal terms, the right to control the copying. ऐसा नहीं है कि कॉपी राइट है तो कॉपी हम कहीं की भी कर लें, किसी भी कॉपी से निकाल के कर लें, किसी भी गाने को अपना बना लें. It is a right to control the copying, right? So types of work subjected to copyright, various type of the work are given in a list. There is a long list of copyrights work. And this was started, there is a Copyright Act in 1957 in our country. So by which we can say there is a lot of scope for doing the copyright, to take the copyright as a copyright act. This Copyright Act protect the original literary, dramatic, musical, and artistic work and the cinematograph film. In education are concerned, the plagiarism and all these also falls under the same category. Here's a two, three things I would like to say. There is a one important definition, that is the work, meaning the following, namely a literary, dramatic, musical, or artistic work in a cinematography, film, or the sound recording. Work of joint authorship means the work produced by the collaboration. So 2-3 person can also be get the copyright. There is some classes of copyright, that is the original literary work, dramatic, musical, artistic, cinematography, film, art, sound recording. Right? Again, I'm a little bit faster. How one can register the copyright? So it is again, if you have published anything anywhere with your words without plagiarism, that is your copyright act. That is your copyright. even whatever literary work you have done, that you can get registered from the as per the Copyright Act. Now I am coming to the geographical indication. You can see various things. So there is a Chanderi sari, there is a one chicken known as the Kadaknaks, and of course the Rosagolla or Kashmir saffron. So such type of things, which is having the geographical interventions, that can also be registered, right? Then we have a design, that designs can also be registered. So it is important for you people. Design means only the features of the shape, configuration, pattern, and ornament, or the composition of the lines or the color combination thereof applied. So anything, whatever the design you have prepared, that can be registered. Last but not least, I am taking the layouts design for the integrated circuits. So now we are having the Semiconductor Integrated Circuit Layout Design Act 2000. It may be your interest, especially for the people from computer science as well as IT. We can take the another class for such type of registration, right? Duration is just 10 years for such type of things. So this I have completed, try to complete within a time, because less than 1 minute is remaining. Sir, would you like to say anything, sir? Nilesh, sir? All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. कुछ question? Right, sir.